right, there are three lids that we're going to focus in on right now. Three. And look, there are limits. Everybody has limits to their belief, limits to their operational effectiveness, limits to your leadership. How many of you have read, the classic written by John Maxwell, the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership? What is law number one? Irrefutable law number one is the law of the lid, right? Everybody has a lid. How you see things, what you think about, what your belief level is, how effective you are, how convincing you are, how good of a leader you are. There's a lid to it all. Your knowledge, your skill level, there's a lid. Okay, and your job every day as the leader in your business is to work on ways to raise the lid. And the number one way to raise the lid on all levels in your business is to attend our in-person conferences. And the more of them you come to, guaranteed, the higher the lid moves. The less you attend, you've got to raise the lid a different way, okay? And it's a real thing. Belief lid. I want to rate your confidence and your abilities in each of the lid categories, okay? So you guys can just write down from 1 to 10, 1 being low, 10 being high. Belief, obviously, is a very powerful component in your ability to move your business to even bigger and better levels than you thought. But all great leaders are really good at diagnosing their present situation, and they don't sugarcoat it, okay? So based on where you are right now, the reality of the situation that you find yourself in, what is your confidence level to grow your revenue and profitability, okay? You want to grow your revenue and profitability. What's your belief level there? All right, next, your confidence to stop erosion of profitability, right? Sometimes when you make investments into your business, profit goes down. All right, your confidence to invest in your business despite decreasing revenues. How about that one? How many of you guys, if things tighten up or revenue goes down, what's your confidence level to make investments into your business? A lot of people contract. They did it during COVID-19. Some of you did. I got to tell you, though, most people that contracted during COVID-19, they're not here. They're gone. They quit. They had to. And they validated it. Oh, yeah, COVID, really got the best of me. And then you're going to talk to people like Francois here, whose business is bigger than ever. What about your confidence to expand to multiple locations right now in this economy? All right. Your confidence to grow your net income by more than 100%. Hopefully you know what your net income is. It's how much money you make after you pay everything. And your confidence to capture the maximum market share in your area. So what powers these numbers to be, somewhere between 1 and 10? Like, what's going to power it? Who you hang out with, what you know, how you think about things, your paradigm, the company you're connected with, whether you're tied in with someone else or you have your own, the people that you have around you. All of this impacts your belief in being able to pull it off. All right, let's look at operational effectiveness. Your confidence to identify top performers in your business. So some of you have pretty good real estate sales teams, and you have some pretty good people there. And you've identified, oh, that guy's a top performer. Okay, but are you duplicating them? So your confidence to duplicate the top performers in your business. This reminds me of when we rolled out the inside sales agent system for platinum members, almost 20 years ago, when we documented Craig Proctor's top performer in his business, Carol Thiel. So Carol was a fantastic inside sales agent. So we documented Carol as a top performer in the inside sales agent level, and we built that entire recruiting process around Carol, including a report that we used her story to basically repel and attract prospects into the inside sales agent department in these high performers businesses. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you might want to write that down, and let's go put our hands on those resources. What about your confidence to identify the gaps in your business's performance? The only way you can identify gaps in your business performance is by having key performance indicators or metrics around the different aspects of your business or levels of your business. Everything gets measured, especially when it comes to conversion. That you certainly understand. Okay, but I'll give you one that's under measured. Out of the number of leads that you spoke to today, how many of the prospects said yes to moving in under 6 months? Measuring that, I talked to 10 people, 2 of them said yes to moving in under 6 months. Okay. Here's what that tells me if that was your numbers. It tells me that your lead source, out of that lead source, if it was one lead source, 80% of the leads from that lead source are not planning on moving in the next 3 to 6 months, and you got a problem. There has to be a minimum number of people that are planning on moving in the next 3 to 6 months from a particular lead source in order for it to scale. Otherwise, it won't make you money. So your confidence to identify the gaps in your business performance. All right, next, your confidence to incentivize your team to contribute to the business. Okay, incentive-based pay plans for admin, managers, inside and outside sales agents. You pretty much understand that model for them, but what about the others? Next, your confidence to align your team with the goals of the business. This is where it falls apart for a lot of people. The team members don't know the goals of the company or the business. They have their own goals, and many team leaders don't know the goals of the people that work there. So you have an operational misalignment. The easiest way to blow the business up is to align your people's goals with the company's goals. And it's almost like you can't stop it. All right, how about this one? Your confidence to grow revenue by more than 100%. Your confidence to grow the revenue of your company by more than 100%. Where do you sit on a scale of 1 to 10?